Hello, and thank you so much for joining Only in Sedona Yoga for our MSM Stillness flow. This flow begins with a mobility warm-up, goes into a gentle vinyasa flow, moves down to some floor-based restorative stretches, and finishes with a guided meditation. It's a full half hour of fitness for your body and mind, so please join us. Let's talk to our mats. All right, yogis, let's warm ourselves up from the bottom up. So all I want you to do is to sit back into a little gentle squat and then come up. And you're just reaching with the arms. Real slow. What I want you to do is imagine you're moving through water. All we're doing here for these first few moments is just getting our joints moved up, warmed up, lubricated with synovial fluid so that it's easy for us to move. You have to apologize if I'm squinting here. I'm directly in the morning sun. It's a beautiful day here at Yavapai Point. Escape your world. Imagine you're right here working out, taking this half-hour daily vacation for your body, mind, and spirit. One more squat here. And let's just get those ankles before we move on to our waist. So grab a leg. Roll it out, and if you wiggle, if you wobble, if you fall, it's okay. We're going to work on cultivating that inner stillness today. But for now, let's roll out those ankles. Let's move up to our spine with some Tai Chi twists. Knees are nice and soft. Letting the arm flow side to side. Looking at the gorgeous mountains behind me. It's a beautiful day, a hot one today. We're up in the triple digits now, but it's still relatively cool here in the morning. And let's just warm up those wrists. One last thing, just kind of bring them out in front. Rotate those hands around, flex your fingers, roll them all around. And while you're doing that, let's come to the front of the mat to begin our vinyasa flow. Bring your hands to heart center, and please repeat after me as we set an intention for our practice. I talk to my mat to cultivate the inner stillness, to deal with life's storms. And with that, inhale, take a deep breath overhead as you look up at those palms touch. Try to stretch yourself an inch taller. Exhale as you walk yourself down the legs, coming down only as far as you're able, crossing here, and just tick-tocking side to side, gently opening up that lower back. Gently moving into our vinyasa flow. And then let your fingers come down. They might brush the mat. They might be on your legs. Inhale to a flat spine. Again, you might be here on your thighs, and that's fine. And then bend your knees enough to place your hands on your mat. Step yourself back to the plank, top of a push-up. Trying to create one long line from the top of your head all the way down to your heels. Now you can drop your knees if you like to chaturanga, or you can simply keep your elbows tucked in, shoulders shoot forward, lowering down like an elevator. I'll show you with the knees down this time. So just bring it on down, and then you're going to come into any variation of Sphinx, Cobra, or Up Dog you like. So here's your Sphinx variation. You're coming to your elbows. Cobra variation, you're going to place your hands under your shoulders. Keep your elbows soft as you come up. Up Dog variation, those hips come off the earth, arms straighten. Either way, take a second to look over both shoulders. Loosening up that low back. And then you're going to push it back through all fours. Tuck your toes. Press yourself up and back into a downward facing dog. And stay here. We're going to deepen it here. So bend your knees. Lift your fanny a little closer to the ceiling. Drop your heels. And since it's the first one, let's walk our dog. So with your next inhale, look under the left armpit as you bend the right knee and take a breath this way. And then just do that on the other side. And then just pedal your feet. And bring both heels down. Stay here for a nice breath. Inhale. And exhale. Your next inhale lifts your right leg. Imagine you're lifting it along a wall. You don't have to go real high. You might be right here. If you want to lift it up into a full down split, you can, but it's not necessary. All I want you to do is pull that foot through. You're going to place it to the outside of your hands. Drop your back knee and extend that toe. Come on down to your elbows if you can. And you might want to use a block here. If this is a little bit too intense, use the block to take some of the pressure off. Give me a breath here in your lizard pose, please. Inhale. And exhale. Start walking yourself up out of that. Place that block to the side. Sweep this top leg around. You're going to come into a gate. This will eventually be a side plank if you wish, but if you want, right here, just stay right here. Take a breath. And then just for a moment, extend that bottom leg to your side plank so you can arch back into a rock star. And take a breath here. Then inhale yourself back around. Drop your knees if you like to chaturanga. Come on back down into whatever Sphinx, Cobra, or Up Dog you want. I'll take Cobra this time. Exhale as you push back in through all fours. Tucking those toes, coming back to your downward dog, just for one breath. Then inhale, start walking it slowly forward, surrendering to your forward fold before softening your knees, rounding it up, ooey gooey, one vertebrae at a time. Looking up as those palms touch. Exhaling to heart center. Quick breath here as you prepare for the other side. Cultivating stillness. Then inhale up again. Exhale, go to that forward fold just to where you're comfortable. So if you're holding here, wherever feels good. Inhale to your flat spine. Exhale, step it back into your plank. Drop your knees if you like to chaturanga. Taking it down. Choose your Sphinx, Cobra, or Up Dog variation as you inhale. Exhale as you push it up through all fours. Tuck your toes. And come into that down dog where you hang out for a breath. Then inhale as you lift that left leg. You don't have to go real high. Exhale as you pull it through into your lizard so it comes to the outside. Your back knee drops, toe comes down, elbows come down. Take a breath. Then inhale your way up. Swing this back leg around as the front leg comes out into your gate. Take a breath. The bottom leg comes just for a second to that side plank so you can arch back into your rock star and take a breath. And then inhale yourself back around, dropping your knees to chaturanga, taking that Sphinx, Cobra, or Up Dog variation that works for your back, pressing it back through all fours, tucking your toes, pressing it back to Down Dog, hanging out for a breath. Your next inhale takes a nice morning stroll forward. Surrender to that forward fold when you reach the top of the mat, and then soften those knees. Bring it up, ooey-gooey. Inhaling overhead. Exhaling to heart center. We're going to do that flow one more time on each side. We're going to go a little faster. I'll show you some hop backs and side planks this time. Please feel free to stay with the first variation if that works for your body. Let's begin. Inhale. Look up, palms touch. Exhale. Surrender, forward fold. Inhale to a flat spine. Exhale, step or hop through your chaturanga. Inhale into your Sphinx, Cobra, or Up Dog. Exhaling to your Down Dog. Push back through all fours if you like. Take a breath. Then inhale that right leg to a down split. Exhale it to your lizard. Dropping that back knee. Take a breath. Inhale as you walk it up. Exhale as you sweep it around to a gate or a full side plank this time. Take a breath. Inhale as you arch back into a rock star. Exhale and stay here for a breath. Then inhale, take it back through your chaturanga. Exhaling as you go down. Inhaling to your up dog. Exhaling to your down dog. Take a breath. And then your next inhale either walks you forward or lifts on your toes. Bend your knees. Hops it forward. Either way, ending in your forward fold. Bending your knees ooey gooey as you round up. Looking as those palms touch. Exhaling to heart center. Let's get that last time on the left, yogi. Inhale. Look up, palms touch. Exhale. Surrender, forward fold. Inhale to a flat spine. Exhale, step or hop through your chaturanga, exhaling. Inhaling to your up dog or cobra or sphinx. Exhaling to your down dog, hanging out here for a breath. Inhale that left leg into a down split this time. Exhale, pull it through to your lizard. Drop it down. Take a breath here. Then inhale as you walk it back up. Exhale, side plank, or take your gate variation. Take a breath. Take it back to that rock star. Breathe for me here, please, yogi. Then inhale. Coming back to your plank. Exhale through chaturanga. Inhaling to your up dog. Exhale to your down dog. Take a breath. Then inhale, lift on your toes, bend your knees, hop it forward, surrender to your forward fold before softening those knees as you round up ooey gooey. Inhaling as those palms touch, exhaling to heart center. And before we go down to our final stretches, we're going to do a little balance work to cultivate our inner stillness. We're going to come into a tree balance. So take a moment, find a good position for your right leg. Now you have options. Your left leg can simply prop here. You're still getting this beautiful exterior rotation of the hip. If you want, you can lift it up a little more. If you're feeling really strong, you can come all the way up. What I don't want you to do is please do not put your foot against your knee. Too much pressure on that delicate joint. So pick the option that works for you. Take the position. Grab a chair or a wall if you must. We're going to stay here for 3 breaths. And release out of that with control. We're going to do the other side. So again, take a second to get your positioning. Lift that foot where you'd like it. Try to find your internal stillness. And hold for 3 breaths. And if you wiggle, if you wobble, just try to get it back. That's what the practice is all about. Come out of this with control, crossing the feet with strength and balance. Take it down to sit. Great job. Sit here in your easy Sukhasana seated position. We're going to go into some restorative stretches. Your right leg starts in front. I invite you to lift yourself up tall and then clamshell yourself over your legs. So you're coming forward. And now all I want you to do is start walking towards that forward leg. And you're going to feel it really open up along your low back here. And you're going to give me 5 breaths in each of these restorative stretches. When I say 5 breaths, what I'd like you to start to do is get control of your breath by doing boxed breathing. So you're inhaling for a 4 count. You're taking a baby pause at the top. And you're exhaling for a 4 count. Give me 1 or 2 more breaths here, yogi. And then walk this back up. Take this forward leg out into Janu. We're going to do a variation coming forward. So lift yourself up nice and tall. Once again, start from your hips, lean forward before giving into flexion and coming down. And here's another great place, yogi. If you have a block, you might want to use it just to rest your head. Whatever works for you. 5 breaths. Your last breath starts to lift you on up. Now, take this other leg, extend it out so you're in a wide leg straddle. Take a second here to adjust. You can roll side to side and then lift up nice and tall. I'm getting a little leg cramp. I'm just going to shake that out. And then take it forward, surrendering down. And this stretch, I find I like to put a little movement into it. So if you want, you can roll it from side to side. Or you can just lay flat, stay forward. Whatever works. And then slowly walk yourself up out of this one. And we're going to get that on the other side. So, beginning with that easy Sukhasana seated position, whatever leg was out, that comes in first, so that your other leg is in front. Lift up so straight and tall. Exhale, start with the clamshell. And then walk it around to that front leg. Coming out in front of that knee. And oh mama, if you're like me, you will really feel this on your low back and hip. 5 boxed breath. Inhaling for 4. A little pause. And exhaling for 4. And I want to take a second just to express so much gratitude to you guys. We have been building and growing quite a bit lately, and it's all because of you. I don't have words to describe the debt of gratitude I owe you guys. I absolutely love teaching yoga. Let's walk up out of this. Let's take that front leg. Let's come into that Janu variation. So sit tall. Extend that spine up long first. And then come forward. Remember, you're leaning forward from the hips first before giving into that flexion. And I really thought when I got sick that I'd have to give up on my dream forever, but here we are. And so my partner and I just want to express our sincere thanks. And if you're not a part of our family yet, please join by subscribing to our channel. If you hit that bell next to the subscribe button, you'll get alerts of all our new program when they come out. We put out a couple shows a week. And please give this video a like. It helps the YouTube algorithm. And share it with others who you think could benefit from 30 minutes of dedication, gentle dedication to their health. Let's come on up out of this one. And let's take this around and prepare to go into some final clothing supine stretches. So give yourself room to come back. Hold on beneath your knees. And slowly, slowly, slowly roll it all the way down. And let's get those hips. We opened them up with that wide leg straddle. So let's stretch the outside. Go ahead and cross one leg up into a supine pigeon. Reach underneath and pull back, or if you like, you can even just open the arms to the side and use your legs. Yogi's choice. And as we prepare with our final 2 stretches here to get ready for our closing meditation, I'd like you to start transforming your box breathing into 2 to 1. And what that means is you're simply going to elongate your exhales. Your goal is to eventually make them twice as long as your inhales, but please don't get caught up on the count. Just try to roughly inhale for a count of 4, a baby pause, and then exhale for that 8 count. Starting to tap into that parasympathetic nervous system, preparing your mind for our closing meditation. Your most important muscle, your mind. Let's switch sides here, Yogi. Just take that leg down, and let's just get the supine pigeon on the other side. Last 5 2 to 1 breaths. And I will be quiet so you can concentrate. Last breath here, beautiful yogi. And with that, just fall open. Take your final resting pose as we prepare for our closing guided meditation. Relax now, taking whatever position you find comfortable, and focus on your breath. Let's begin with some progressive relaxation. Begin by sensing your toes. Sense each one of them, starting with your pinky. Move on to your big toe. Sense the soles of your feet, moving up to your ankles. Work your way up to your calves, and now to your knees, your thighs. It may help to pause and clench and relax each muscle group with each breath. I'll pause and let you do this. Now, relax your hips, your belly. Let your lower back sink into the mat. Inhale, and as you exhale, relax all the way down your spine. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms. Feel each finger in turn as you relax your hands. Work your way up to your beautiful face. Relax your jaw. Relax the tiny muscles around your eyes. Relax the muscles at the base of your skull. Relax all the muscles on top of your head. Why do we take time for stillness? It gives us time for our wise mind to enter. It allows us to shut out the outside distractions that bombard us every minute of every day, assaulting each of our senses and affecting our judgment. It's not that these influences are bad. However, we must make time to allow our own soul wisdom to rise up from within. You may find it uncomfortable to sit in silence the first few times you do it, beautiful yogi. That's natural. Let's practice together. For the next minute, I'll remain quiet and let you listen to your soul in the stillness. Take as long as you need in the stillness, beautiful yogi. Think about what you have learned in this space.